Why pay this much for this when you can pay this much for this? Let's talk about it. What's up, YouTube family and friends? Welcome back to another MastermindX in the kitchen. We're doing our recipe today. And today I'm going to show you how to ditch the McMuffin and say hello to Koreatown. Today we are doing the street breakfast sensation in Korea called Korean toast. So this Korean toast I actually found a couple years back, and me and wifey sauce have been eating a lot of it, as it has replaced our regular egg and cheese American breakfast. It's got sweet, it's got savory. I'm gonna show you in the video here how to take a couple little shortcuts so it doesn't take as long, and it'll be your next go-to quick hit breakfast. So without further ado, click that like button, share, subscribe, comment below, let us know how we're doing and anything that you wanna see, and we'll catch you at the next video. Peace! Okay guys, what we're going to do here is definitely start with the butter in the pan. This method's a little different from making a grilled cheese like we did in the previous video where we put the butter onto the bread, as the butter onto the pan method allows the butter to brown a little bit and get a little sizzlier before we place the bread on. Doing this gives it a nice browned butter, a smokier, deeper flavor to it. Once our pan's hot and the butter has melted, checking to make sure that it's hot, we'll go ahead and place our first piece of bread down so that we can toast the outside, ensuring that the butter is evenly covered over the outside of the bread. And check out that crust. That's a nice brown that we got on there. So now we'll get our second piece going here. As you can see, the pan's a little bit more heated this time. It should go a little quicker. Ensuring even coverage on that bread by pressing down into the center. And just to show you here, that nice coloring on the bread. That crust will allow for a nice crunch. And as we did with the first piece, we got a nice crust. We'll go ahead and adjust the heat to the pan a little lower as we're going to start cooking our vegetables. So the vegetables inside of the Korean street toast sandwich is cabbage, carrot, and green onion. Now the tip and trick that I wanted to tell you with this one is, instead of going out and shaving cabbage down, cutting down carrots, what I like to do, and to save money, is for about $1 you can get a bag of coleslaw mix. Coleslaw mix basically has your cabbage and carrot into it and a little bit of green onion. So with this mixture, we throw it into the pan to get it sauteing a little bit. You can see the steam coming out, the water being released. Crack an egg and get that nice and mixed and scrambled so that we're ready to form the egg patty on the inside of the sandwich. Now that our patty's formed, we'll go ahead and stick the egg in there. Generally what I like to do is to get it into the center, making sure that it goes all through the little crevices of the cabbage, and then ensure that the outside, as it starts to harden for you, forms your patty size. This is going to allow that cabbage to go in there and get really nice and crisp. Go ahead and flip it for you, reforming the patty. and then just allowing it to cook. Getting that egg 100%. For cheese, the Korean street toast sandwich actually requires you to use, or suggests that you use, a Kraft single American, a processed cheese. Some sort of, ooey gooey substance. You don't want a cheese that's not going to melt good. You want something that's going to get, again, in through those crevices. We're going to go ahead and mayo up the bread, both sides. Followed up with ketchup on top of the patty. And then comes the secret ingredient. This is sugar, pure cane sugar. Now you want to go a little liberal on this to have that sweet texture. So we put about a good 2 teaspoons onto that, or a nice hearty pinch to get that sweet taste into there. Let it cook a little bit longer, and then we'll go ahead and put the patty onto our toasted. Cover it up, and voila! Korean street toast at home. At about 70-some cents, you can't beat it. The cost of an egg, a little bit of cabbage, 2 pieces of toast, ketchup, mayo, and a little sugar. This is better than any Egg McMuffin any day. Go ahead and try it today. Check out the cross section and enjoy.